hold up, I am on my way, I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean. Yeah, let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing?
Hello my friends and welcome back, and yes, it's officially the first day of Vlogmas and it's time for me to decorate my tree. And I know this is kind of late for lots of people around the world, but for here in Australia it's pretty traditional. Especially as for many people they use a tree that has been cut down, like at a Christmas tree farm, and in our heat it just doesn't last, and yes, the heat has hit. So yes, we are now sort of officially in summer as of tomorrow. Summer starts for us on the 1st of December, so this is actually the night before, but I put the calendar at 1 because it has a nice ring to it. But let me show you the first thing that I've done this year that is going to improve my Christmas. I have bought a smart plug. And yes, I may be late to the party and you all may be using them, but under there is a smart plug. And let me just show you how clever it is. Here we go, unlit Christmas tree. Now I could use the app on my phone, but I won't. Just this once, well not just this once, but I will use my Google. Hey Google, turn on the Christmas tree.
Sure, turning on Christmas tree.
How clever is that? No more crawling around under the table to turn on my Christmas tree. She's talking, my Google is still talking to me. Yes, so there we are. That is now how easy it is for me to turn on and off my Christmas tree. You know, if I go out and leave it on, or if I am staying out later than I thought I was and I thought, oh, I really should turn it off, I can just turn it off on my phone. Or if I go to bed and I realise I haven't turned it off, I can just call out to my little Google Home and ask my Google Assistant to turn it off for me. So helpful. Right, let's get underway. Now, over here I have my little glimpse of nutcrackers, which will be coming back, of course, this year. Oops, it's a bit fuzzy. Why are you fuzzy? Don't be fuzzy. Right. So this is the biggest one. And then there's the newest one. And there's this little one from Singapore. My lovely niece gave me years ago. But out on the table are the things that I'll use. This is the majority of it. The nutcrackers are all up in boxes still. But in these lovely boxes, I have all the little bibs and bobs that I'll be using tonight to dress my tree. And some extras as well, of course. But it even helps just having them in these beautiful boxes. Here we go. Things that I've used over the years. You know, old friends coming back to play. These rings. They're great boxes, these. They're with the plates. And the special ones. Right, let me get underway. And see if we can get this done. Yes, I've got the door open. It's not, what is the time? It's only just after 7. So it's dark enough for the tree to glow a little bit, but not really dark at all, shall we say. I've just had all the curtains and blinds pulled because it was over 30 today. Okay, here we go. Now, before we get started, there are a couple of things I want to point out. This is quite an old tree. I got it when I downsized because my other one was large. This one is Balsam Hills, and I think it's about a 4 foot, whatever that is, in metric. But what I'd like to say is it's my first pre-lit tree, and so I've had it for, 5 or 6 years now, and it has just been fabulous. And yes, I know it's, an artificial tree, but it's beautiful. I've never had an issue with any of the way it goes together, and the lights always work, and it's really good. When I put it together sort of section by section. Actually, there are 2 sections because it's a very small tree. But I put in the first one and I make sure it's all fluffed up first. I put my gloves on because it comes with gloves. and in that way it's all fluffed up and ready to go, and then I put the top one on and I can fluff the top one as I go then as well. It just makes it a bit easier because obviously the bottom one is the deepest one, hardest one to get to, so that's sort of the best way I found of making sure that sort of it's, you know, it's fluffed up sort of evenly. I know it's too late for me to be having coffee, but it's such a warm, balmy evening. I'm going to give myself a treat while I do this. And coffee, it has to be. Iced tea just doesn't do it for me. You know it's not decaf, probably should be, but what the heck. Well, it's taken a little while and I haven't done the skirt. I'll worry about that tomorrow. But the majority of the little ornaments and the picks are in, I just use white, these are white, what do I say, artificial flowers. And all over it are little memories. So this is quite a new one. This is Isabel's reindeer, Ballerina. I'll have to add another one this year for her and one for the new baby, which is about to be born. Thomas and Matthew, as always. But lots of sparkly things. I like the white. I love the silver. I have a few more pieces that I'll find way onto the tree once I can, you know, see the light again, see how it feels, make a few adjustments. All the things that are fun. That is a Moomin troll. It's a bit sparkly, you can't really see him. Hello, Moomin troll. He's reflecting too many things. There we are, see? And if you don't know about Moomin trolls, you need to Google them by a wonderful writer called Tove Jansson, or Jansson, I presume. Actually, for anybody who follows me in Scandinavia, they will all know the Moomins. And I just top it these days with an artificial flower. And yes, I know artificial, but what to say? I want white. These are white poinsettias, which I don't even know if you can actually get. But the overall effect is exactly what I want. I'll add some to this little ficus as we go along. But for tonight and for today, there is my Christmas tree. And the wonderful thing about it is that I don't even have to turn off the lights. I can just say, I won't do it now, but I can just get my smart plug to do it. If you haven't entered the world of smart plugs, I am here to encourage you to do it. No particular brand, not an advertisement, but oh, it's just so easy. Let's leave it tonight then with the little reindeer Ballerina and the boys. Always there, Thomas and Matthew on the tree. And as I say, I need to add some more this year, which is a lovely thing to have to do. Well, that's done. The first step is underway, and that's all I ask of myself at this point. Right now it's about 9 o'clock. I'm going to clean up, pack some things away, leave quite a lot out because, oops, glasses are sliding down my nose. Leave quite a few things out because there's a lot to be done yet. But I don't want to overwhelm my home, and that's the difference. So every year I have to choose which ones can come out and which ones will stay in. And that's part of the fun of it. Now that I have a smaller home, that whole downsized home thing doesn't mean that you have to stop doing these things. It just means that you do them differently. Well, I hope you enjoyed a little look at my tree as I start this year. And I'm excited to, get the whole Christmas feeling going. I've been listening to music, but I can't give it to you because that would be a copyright strike. But yes, so music's been on, Christmassy sound has been on, neighbours have been waving, and it's been a very nice evening. So I hope that you'll join me along for the rest of our December up till Christmas, and join this lovely tribe of people here with me. And take care wherever you are. I hope you're safe and well, and I will see you in the next one.